Welcome, Aries, to your September 14th through the 18th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you in your reading. 14th through the 18th, welcome to Mercury retrograde, right? Okay, let's see what's going on. And I will be getting the Mercury retrograde reading out next. Going on. Okay. Traveling. And I do feel like this is exactly what this is. Traveling towards your professional work. Traveling towards what it is you truly, truly want. And it does feel like, you know what, I got this either traveler coming towards me or I am traveling towards them. However it is in your energy of something traveling towards you, something very wonderful after you had surrendered to the situation. So there's a lot of intuition to the situation, and it does feel like, hey, you know what? I've got this perfect timing and this intuition open enough to be able to travel towards this. For some of you, it could be a Virgo that's traveling towards you. Just wanting you to know, after you guys have had kind of a hardship going on, or you're traveling towards them. Take it how it resonates. But definitely that's what's going on. It does feel like there's some kind of speed up process to where they're wanting to really want to come closer to you at this time where it felt like they were kind of pulling away. So it is a very pleasant moment right now for you to be in love. There's a lot of hopes and promises, and it does feel like I'm bringing out these promises for you to let you know that, you know what, I'm not going to cold shoulder you anymore. I'm not going to do this, separate myself from you, and we're not going to argue or have any hardships within this relationship. If this is financial, let's go there, guys, right? Not everybody has love. If it's financial, we're looking at the monetary gains of the Ace of Pentacles, saying this is where the hopes and promises are, this is where the good performance is coming in, and you will increase the focus of the business and what you are doing as it's really coming towards you. So, okay. So you will see some kind of boost in work. If it feels like you haven't been going to work as much or something of this nature, you're going to start feeling a little more innovative, and you're going to start seeing a boost within your profit and the way that things are coming towards you. Okay, so that's always a good thing. So your success is looking very good. Okay. But there still is this arguing up here. I really feel like for a lot of you it's 2 in 1. I think you have this love, right, that's coming towards you. They want to be passionate to you, but you also have the conditions of, I'm also looking at work though, and I'm trying to do this and that, but they want to argue. Are they arguing about, for some of you, it could be arguing about financial gains. Could be why it's coming out. There wasn't enough money, and we're arguing about how we're going to pay the bills. How are we going to get food? How are we going to do that? Well, now all of a sudden you see the Ace of Pentacles come through and says, this is the hopes and promises you were looking for. Here's the boost within the money that you're really looking for. Some of you might just got a new job. This is going to bring a lot more happiness into the relationship. For those of you who have a relationship, and it's going to bring you guys back together. I do see a little arguing though, right, about the situation, but be rest assured that, you know what, the passion is going to end up overcoming the argument. So where you have this little nitpick or this little nag or this little spat, it will be driven by the love. Okay, so that means the makeup, right? There will be the makeup. So definitely see that. Let's get some little cards out over here. Yeah. There it is again, Page of Wands. Yeah, definitely traveling toward you where you felt like maybe it was you guys let each other go or let something go. and just definitely letting it, let's put it this way, just letting it go. So whatever had happened in the recent past, you're like kind of letting that go so that you allow this love to come back to you. If it's only money, you're not worried about what's going on within that situation of investing or that old job or whatever it is. You are definitely letting that go to allow this new feel free to move forward feeling. And that's really what it is. Because you're saying there's this better thing coming towards me, and you're separating from anything that does not give you the power and the happiness to be able to move forward. I also see a good, when it comes to love, a good respect going on over here. We're respecting each other a little bit more. Maybe we can see the money coming in. We know that good things are now going to happen. So we, everything's moving better. I don't know. It just feels like it's more free than before. It was a little more closed down. So there is more enthusiasm for sure about the situation. You are definitely still keeping up on some borders and boundaries, but that's because you still feel like you're, no matter what, you're still kind of in a challenge mode for yourself, no matter what. Really wanting this to come through, no matter what the situation is. But definitely trying to keep yourself out of any kind of stress or insomnias, because you actually see things coming together, guys. You're going to actually feel it, see it. You're going to feel like you're more improved. If it has anything to do with health as well, you're going to feel the improvement of the health. You're going to feel healthier. The health could come from mental, physical, emotional, however it is. But you're definitely going to feel healthier and feel like you're improving at this time, which I really do like that as well. So I definitely see that. Okay. Yeah, because you don't feel like you're out in the cold anymore. It could have been emotional, damage through the relationship, where now you feel like you're coming back together. Your confidence level is also much higher as well. So definitely seeing a lot of signs of success going on over here, as you really feel like you're getting the ball back into your court in all areas of life. So we're just going to leave it there. And you're feeling emotionally strong, and you're going to feel more emotionally strong around this, probably around the 16th or the 17th, my friends, right, where you're really going to feel like responsibilities of what you really want and truly want are actually falling into place for you. If it was on them and they were being, immature about the situation and irresponsible, you're going to see them turning around and becoming more responsible and doing what they need to do. So, any long-term kind of plans that you had that you wanted are now kind of coming back together as well. So you can feel like we had a lot of loose ends. Now they're all getting tied back up to where they need to be. Like I said, you're going to have some kind of little bit of a spat over here. It could be with a Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, it might not even be your loved one. It could be somebody at work, something of this nature. It could be a family member, however it is, but it feels like they're fighting with you, and you're going to keep your emotional balance going over here as well. And this could definitely be on a professional level, that you might have a little bit of a spat, right? Or it could be about professionalism. But you're going to be able to really pull through this as you really see things coming up, right? Because you're going to have more decisions and more things going on within your life. And I think that this little spat is actually going to make you think. It's going to make you want to take action into that area even more so. So it's kind of a unique effort that's going to kind of bring up this discussion in maybe some kind of personal matter that's actually going to make you boost your confidence. So it's kind of like we're going to have this spat, but the more we're spatting, the more you're boosting me up. And it could just be because you're kind of raising the level over here. If they're trying to tell you you're weak or anything like that, that's where it's going to, push you over the limit, right? Or maybe you're pushing them over the limit by having a spat. Maybe you're, truth sometimes comes out, and you know what? It just changes the whole dynamics of the situation. It makes people want to take the extra effort. So however this spat's going to go, whether it's you talking to them or them talking to you, it's going to actually push this level. But I love it because it's going to make you more passionate about what you want. In the love area, it's going to actually push you guys together as well. Because now we're going to say we're on the same page. Oh, you get it. Oh, okay. So we're going to argue our points and get it justified and tell our truths. But in the end, someone's going to really get it. And then that's going to just boom. open up this can of worms of emotions, truth, glorifying the idea of what's real, glorifying you were wrong, I'm trying to make it right. I don't think it's a really heavy, I don't see it as a heavy, fight. I see it more of the spat of, I'm telling you right now, you need to get up, do this, do that, and then it empowers them to want to do so. Because it's going to hit them on the emotional level where it's going to be like, you're right. Right? And this brings in that love, because then it'll be like, but I love you, so I want you to do better, and I want to see you go after your dreams, whether it's them yelling at you or you yelling at them, it doesn't matter, right? Or maybe it's you two together saying, we want something better for each other, we need to get on board together. So take that how it resonates, it's your story, you know who's and what's and what's. But this is going to bring in new signs of success and new tasks that are actually going to make you want to move, or make them move, however. Everything's just going to boost. And it is. It's going to bring in a lot of increased movement to the situation. And it does. It feels more like it's kind of the spat of the sweetest speech. How about that? I'm telling you this, right? You didn't be a kid, right? But we all know this. As loved ones, we have to sometimes get down and dirty and tell them, I don't want to see this happening, I love you, and I don't want that, and then it makes them, it's the breakaway, right? And then that brings in love. And that's really what it is, and it brings in this closeness and this happiness that makes you want to move towards the dreams. Really get back to the goals. And this is because there is true love there. That's why. We truly love people, we can find the victory in this situation, and we will get back to what we need. Even if it's you and you don't have anybody else around you, maybe it's your own self kicking your own butt, saying, but you know what, I can't do this, I need to do this. We have our own internal spats, and then this picks you up and says, that's it. I got to do this. Right? And then you'll have the spirit cooperation also that will continue within you, them, however. Okay? Very beautiful, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.